Hello, my name is LaWanda Daniels, and my presentation involves an interview that was conducted at KCOH Radio Station with Amber Shaw. She gave me great insight on what it is like to be an on-air personality in the radio broadcasting business. Here's an outline, or here's the agenda of what I will be presenting in my presentation. I'll give an introduction, talk about KCOH radio history, talk about the interview, give a definition of on-air personality, talk about live broadcasting, rewards, education, conclusion, and then there'll be a listing of the works that were cited throughout this presentation. First, I would like to say that radio broadcasting began in 1920. In fact, so many famous radio broadcasters were heard. African Americans became interested in pursuing a career in radio broadcasting. One of the famous African American radio broadcasters that we know of today is Tom Joyner. A little bit about the history of KCOH is that it's located downtown Houston and is one of the oldest radio broadcasting stations around. They lend an ear to the local universities like Texas Southern Universities, and they also lend a voice to the students there and get their opinion on some of the social issues that are happening around. When asked Amber, how do you get your job, she told me that several internships that led to her position was an on-air personality for KCOH. What are the skills for being an on-air personality? It varies from uh, one station to another, but one of the major skills that you must have is that you have to be an outgoing personality, and you must be social media savvy. You must know how to work computers and stuff like that. What are the educational requirements? Some employers want you to have a degree, some employers don't. So it depends on which station you choose to work for. What are one of the best things Amber likes to do on the air is reach out to people and hear what they have to say on social issues. She enjoys creating her own playlists for music that they hear, and they actually are recorded ahead of time just in case you were wondering. When I asked Amber about her job, she said that she really enjoys her job and she would not trade her working at her job for anything in the world. That she loves working with all the people that know exactly how a radio station should operate and how it should sound. Furthermore, when I asked Amber about the competition, and she said that being a radio broadcaster, the competition is very fierce. Your ratings will actually reflect how well you do your job. I learned from Amber that she constantly strives for excellence at her job because this is one of the jobs that made her dreams come true, and she never wants to lose focus on that. What actually is an on-air personality? How do you define it? Well, an on-air personality is actually the heart of the radio station. This person is the radio station's voice and is often the person with whom the public identifies with. You know, they're the ones that actually play the songs, the commercials, make the announcements, and social media. On-air personalities, they actually take on responsibilities for the company and make sure that all the rules and guidelines are followed. To have to be an Another requirement to be an on-air personality is that you must have a pleasant sounding voice. Voice is very important. The pitch and the tone of the voice must be appealing to the listeners. No one wants to turn on a radio station and actually stay tuned there. If your voice is very boring, no one is going to listen to you, and your ratings are going to suffer because of that. So you must have the right voice. As far as the live broadcasting goes, many on-air personalities, they broadcast the music and the commercials that we listen to. They actually give us or make us inform of us of any danger that might be around. So that would prevent us from actually going out into the danger. If we knew like a flash flood or a storm was about to come, then they actually keep us abreast of the latest news, and this would stop us from being able to be in a dangerous situation. So live broadcasting is a plus when you're an on-air personality. On-air personalities also, when they live broadcast, they have the capability of holding the audience attention. They sometimes participate in marketing and community events for their radio station as well. So they may actually have to go out and sell t-shirts or posters or candy or whatever it takes in marketing so that the radio station can remain successful. So live broadcasting is really good. They're really focused on doing these things, or you must be able to do these things in live broadcasting. As far as the rewards go, people are rewarded tremendously through their salaries. In fact, their salaries actually range from 40 to 74,000 per year, at least according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That's what they reported. Education as an on-air personality broadcaster. Most radio stations, they do require a bachelor's degree in the broadcasting field. One of the courses that you can take at the University of Houston is a communications course and do an internship. After all, this is how Amber got her job, so this can also help in becoming a broadcaster. An on-air personality also has what it takes to be successful, or they don't have what it takes. So either you have the potential to be an on-air personality, or you don't. Even some of the biggest celebrities tried to be a radio broadcaster and they failed. So just know that if the potential is there, I'm sure you will succeed at radio broadcasting. How many of us have woke up in the morning and seemed like your day just didn't even get started well until you started listening to one of the on-air personalities on your favorite radio station? So at KCOH radio station, they actually are the heart of the news in Houston, and they remain focused on challenging and changing our communities daily. So let's give it up for KCOH, and thank you all for listening. Have a good day.